I just remember my heart beating really hard and I couldn't breathe and I just kept crying and I was like, what now? What now?
It was rock bottom, the end of the road for Christina Lego, arrested and sentenced to 6 years in federal prison on drug charges.
I thought no one would love me after this.
The despair and regret was second only to the fear when her debt was paid and it was time to re-enter society.
I'm coming out to a new environment. Technology is so much more than when I first left it. Don't have a clue what I'm going to do for work or how I'm going to provide for myself.
But there would be an answer at her very next stop, in the job counselor's office at our halfway house.
I saw a pamphlet for the chef program. I looked over at the job developer and I said, can I join this? And she says, well, why not?
We have a vegetarian quesadilla.
Chefs is a program of Episcopal Community Services, an organization that stretches deep into San Francisco, helping homeless and low-income people get the housing, jobs, and services they need to get off the streets for good.
Fresh out of prison, no money. You know, how would somebody off the street go to culinary school?
It's an opportunity for people who are homeless at the time of entry to come in, to learn the skills that they need in the kitchen, and more importantly, really to learn the life skills that they need.
It's a bridge to employment they might otherwise never get the opportunity to cross. But often, people first come in contact with ECS through its shelter network that provides a warm bed and hot meal to more than 500 people every night. That's where Philip Woods, a working chef and now ECS board member, first stumbled upon the chef's program.
I was laying in the bed and I heard two clients talking about this cooking program, you know, and I'm going, maybe.
Through shelter, we have the opportunity to connect folks to other services, our education center, our senior center for some of our older homeless folks. Opportunities that get people connected to the community and the resources they need to leave homelessness behind.
ECS helps nearly 14,000 people across San Francisco a year. About half are seniors and disabled people who ECS helps get access to healthcare and financial support through community outreach. The other 7,000 come up through the shelters to programs like Chefs or GED and adult literacy programs to housing.
One of the things that ECS has done, in addition to finding a way to get people through the night, is to get people through the next few years of their lives when they're really struggling.
With the GED program and the chef's training program and the child care services, I mean, these are all the tools that people need to try and climb their way out of a desperate situation.
The employment, educational, and supportive programs are part of the solution. But ECS believes the key to ending homelessness is housing.
This agency has figured out that the main solution to homelessness is having a home. It sounds intuitive, it sounds maybe a little simplistic, but it actually is true.
There are about 1,000 people in ECS supportive housing where they are required to pay a portion of their monthly income.
They have a key, they have a lease, this is their home.
The first thing that I saw was the kitchen. The only kitchen that I've ever had.
Case managers are available to all residents to help them get access to the right resources and social services so they can retain that housing.
I have families that right now that are getting ready to, they got their Section 8 voucher and they're moving into a home. So that's a good feeling also.
Given the opportunity, given the confidence that someone believes that you can do amazing things can happen.
We've had cases of people who've been able to buy a home after a while, and that's an incredible thing to see.
I get a paycheck every 2 weeks. I get to pay my bills. Every day that I wake up with a smile on my face. I get to work 6-something in the morning and I'm already smiling and everybody says, why do you smile so much? If they only knew what I went through or where I was a year ago, they would smile too.
The breadth of ECS and the harness it provides to help people get out from behind and actually change the direction of their lives is a $20 million per year operation, funded only in part by federal, state, and local money.
We always have need for financial support, but we have need for volunteers. We have 1,500 incredible volunteers over the course of the year.
We are one of the largest and one of the largest providers of these services, and so we do what we can, and I think we do a great job at it. And I think that's reflected in the people that have come through the program and have really moved on.
I'm just happy. There's nothing for me to say, but I'm happy.
I'll be doing this for the rest of my life. And that's very satisfying to know that.
I'm very blessed. More than words can say.
Those who seize the ability to give and those who seize the opportunity to make a change in their lives are two pieces that together hold the power to end homelessness in San Francisco.
And it's up to you to take that piece and make it worthwhile.